Hey YouTube, this is PowerBricks and I'm back with another LEGO Megazord review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the last video of 2023. This is the Leo Sentai Liomon, and this right here is the Deluxe Lion Pride Megazord, if you want to say it in English, for the Power Rangers Lion Fury. Now, we have three awesome Zords. We have Night Lion, we have Sky Lion, and Tank Lion. And I also have the Rangers, and it's going to be really awesome, and they're very unique. We have Crimson, Light Blue, and a sort of yellow. You know, we don't really see Crimson or Light Blue on the Zord together, so this is pretty awesome. So I'm super excited to get into these. Let's get into the Rangers, and then from then, we get into the Zords. So here are the Rangers right here. We have the Crimson in the middle, we got blue on the side, and we have yellow on this side. Pretty nice. Now, one mistake that I did make was that the mane is supposed to be gold, but it's okay. I'd rather just make it black and then we go from there. You'll see what I mean, like when you look at the Zords, but they're pretty nice. You got a lion in the middle of each one of the Rangers. That's pretty nice. You can see, and then they also have a lion on the belt. I messed up on the belt right there, but it's alright. It's just a quick little sketch that I did freehand. But you can see they have their morphers right there. It's just super simple lion looking morpher. Nothing too detailed, but the Rangers are pretty cool for the most part. I do like them. So the red one, or the Crimson Ranger, his name is Yosuke. Then we have Jury, which is the blue one, and Renku, which is yellow. And you can pick any name that you want for the English versions. It doesn't really matter. They have a sword on the side, and overall, it's pretty nice. They got some nice gold accents, and I think there's some pretty solid Rangers now. If you look at the blue one, the difference with her mask is that she doesn't have a mane, but she does have like some silver parts on there. So I guess it's pretty cool. But for the most part, they're all pretty symmetrical, and they have really awesome Zords. So first up is the Crimson Lion, and this is the first Zord out of all of them. This is Sky Leo, and he's really, really cool. We got a nice crimson tail. We got a whole crimson colorway all the way through. Some blue eyes, which are like a little turquoise-ish color. They're pretty nice for the most part. We got some silver in there, some gray, and some black. Now the mouth is articulated. It can open and close. There is some head articulation on the figure here. You can see there's head articulation there. There's also a little bit of ear articulation, which is a little cool feature. Like that, you know what I'm saying? We got some ear articulation, which is pretty cool. There's also some leg articulation right here. All throughout the robot. And there's also some leg articulation here in the back. Some white paws. Got some great, I just pulled the leg off, my bad. But there's also tail articulation, which is pretty nice. So overall, it's a really nice figure, and he has these giant wings. So we can also open up the wings, and he can do his flying thing. So let me get these positioned. But there they are. This one is kind of heavy, like the ball joint. It can't hold too well, but it still holds, and there it is with his giant wings. You can see a sword tip on the side. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Nice giant wingspan on that figure there. Really nice. Alright, and these giant cannons are nice. So there's another mode that it does have, and that's a jet mode. So let's put them in it. Okay, so here is the figure. Now it's all in his jet mode. It looks pretty cool for the most part. It's all folded up, and I can extend these wings if I wanted to give it more of a jet look. Now, that's pretty much it for this. There's not much to it. It's just a giant lion jet, which is still pretty cool though. You get to see this nice crimson lion, and it just gives me this Voltron vibe, but also, I don't know. It just has its own vibe, but it's pretty cool though for the most part. I like this one. So let's go to the next one, Tank Lion. Okay, so here is the next one, which is the Blue Ranger Zord, and this is Tank Leo. I meant to call it Tank Leo, not Tank Lion, but pretty nice, and it's my favorite because it's blue for the most part. Just look at that blue on there, super rich and nice blue. So we got the red eyes, we got gold on the mane, some silver. The mouth is articulated to open and close. We also have movement on the legs. There's wheels on there for its tank mode, which is pretty cool, and we're gonna get into that in a minute. There's also some gold, got a little bit of chrome on there, just some light chrome on the tail. There's also a blaster there, which is pretty cool. It can turn around and it can have these front facing cannons right here and these right here on the back. So there's also another little cool thing that this guy can do, and you can flip these around, and if I flip them around, then it has this cool look like that, like it can walk around with the cannons up like that. Kind of looks like wings, but I really do like them when they're forward, so it's pretty cool for the most part. Head articulation, ball joint, can do a full 360, and it's pretty nice. I do like the silver accents. So there's also some more silver on here, by the way, and there's also this gunmetal gray right here, but it's still a silver type color. You can see it's metallic. So anyway, let's get this into the tank mode. So it's pretty easy and it shouldn't take too long, so let's enjoy this transformation. So here is Tank Leo in the tank mode, and it looks pretty cool. It just folds up into this cool little tank. You got 4 wheels on there, and it just does this little rolly thing. It's pretty easy. It's simple. It rolls around, gets the job done. Nice little buggy, little cab thing going on with these giant missile launchers on the top, or cannons. Pretty nice though for the most part. Definitely going for that classic Sentai feel. So I think that it feels pretty well balanced for the most part, and the silvers do play a good role into keeping the color scheme consistent, and the color scheme overall is pretty solid. So there it is for the tank mode right there. Last but not least is the big guy himself, the yellow one, and this is Leo Knight, but I think I want to call this Leo Saber. I think that sounds a lot better. So this is Leo Saber, and he has this giant saber on the side of him, obviously, so that's kind of self-explanatory, but he's pretty nice. Kind of gives me that Ninja Storm Lion vibe, definitely. He has black tip on his tail. His tail is yellow. You see all the gold and silver, all the nice colors that are on there. There is articulation, but it's really for transformation. But there is movement on the paws here, and they got some gold on the claws and black. It looks really nice. The detail holds up very, very well. It has some green eyes on there with an adjustable mouth. If I could get his mouth open. There it is. Yep, his mouth can open and close all the way like that. Okay, there is also face articulation in a sense. I guess you can call it that, but it's pretty cool for the most part. It's not too much, but it's a pretty dope lion. And whoa, I just dropped a sword, but let's just set that to the side anyway. But here he is without the sword. He's a really big Zord, and he's definitely going to be the main body of the whole entire thing. If you have not seen the robot mode before, then you're definitely going to see it today. So you're going to know how this works, and it's pretty awesome. So this guy doesn't have an alt mode. He just sits in this giant lion mode, and he does the lion thing, and the rest all can combine with him to create the giant Megazord. So that's pretty much what we have left for this, and that's it. Now we're going to get into the robot, and we're going to see where that goes from here. So in order to form the Zord, we're going to need all 3 of them, and first we're going to start off with the crimson one, and this is actually pretty easy. The arms are just going to fold out like this, and around I'm just going to adjust them, and from there on I'll be able to sort of flip up the tail. Then I'll fold these. Oh, these will still stay out like that. And I'll just get the connector port that's under the lion's belly. And I'll fold it out like that. And that's pretty much all that I have to do for the Crimson Lion. There's nothing else. There's nothing much else. Okay. Other than that right here. Just have to make this piece of the sword. So now that he's done, I can sit it down and start with the next one. This one right here, the lion. So this one is actually pretty much in its full form. All I gotta do is just fold up the legs like this, and it's pretty easy, man. It's pretty easy. Like that, boom, boom. Just like that. Get it all positioned correctly. I think I need to fold this down a little more. And then collapse these over. Okay. So there it is. Alright, it took a little fidgeting, but there it is. It is ready to combine with with the yellow lion. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta look at it through a camera, not in reality. So a little harsh, but it's pretty good for the most part. Alright, now that that's done, we can get into the big guy, and I might as well switch scenes and get this one serious. So here it is in his Lion Knight mode. I kind of forgot that it can actually turn to this, and I thought that there wasn't an alt mode, but there actually is. It's this one. You can see he has this giant lion claws, and he's in his lion mode. It looks pretty cool. There's a lion face. Well, his night mode. He's standing up like a man. Kind of like a minotaur, but overall pretty nice. And the articulation, bending the knee. There's foot movement. You can rotate that outwards. This one has a clicky, ratchet, toe movement. There's also arm articulation. You can move all the way out. There's a bend at the elbow. 360, nice claw slashing attack. Pretty nice. Okay, 360. You can move outwards. Nice claws on there. Pretty sweet. Okay. Yeah, and that is pretty much it for the mode right here. Now let's get into the Megazord. So here is the Deluxe Leo Kaiser, or the Lion Pride Megazord. And this is a really cool Zord. Now, I've been really anxious to get to this video. Now, I was going to hold off a little longer until I got my turntable, but I said might as well just do this for the last video of the year. And next year, when my turntable will probably be here, then I could start. And next year, as in a few days. So don't think actually sometime next year. But anyway, here is the Zord. I know I'm a little late. I was just really waiting for the turntable, but it's taking too long. I ordered from a Chinese website, so yeah, bear with me. It looks pretty nice though overall. You know what the articulation is. There's still the same arm articulation. It could go full 360 if I wanted it to. Same right here. Nice articulation with the sword. So really the Zord is just really nice, and it's super bulky, and it just looks great. I just love the colors on this guy. He overall just looks super solid. I can't go wrong with this. It's an awesome lion Zord, and you just get the power of 3 lions, and it doesn't get any better than that. And it's super bulky and it's huge. You see the top is absolutely enormous. There's a lot going on up there. Some would say a lot of kibble, but if maybe I had a design nature that was a little better than this one, then it probably would have worked better, but it's still pretty good for the most part, and it does what it needs to do, and that is be an awesome robot. And that's all I practically want, and I have it. Now that it's done, I don't know what else to say other than thanks guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, by the way, the wings can fold down. He just wanted to show you on his own. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video review. Next, we're going to see some really awesome Zords. I got a lot of cool pieces here, and I cannot wait to show you. So this is it for this video, and this is PowerBricks signing off. Peace.